I'm pretty sure after we finished this one, I knew the record was done. The Shake It Off and Style were the last two songs to be written for 1989.
Taylor Swift has made some bombshell comments about her ex-boyfriend Harry Styles, and fans are all ears. This time, Taylor isn't pulling any punches as she reveals her ex for who he truly was.
His life because he's been foolish.
Here's everything you need to know. In a new song, Taylor Swift calls an unnamed former boyfriend a lying traitor, and most people believe that she is referring to Harry Styles, sparking quite a bit of controversy. Wait, let us rephrase that. Fans have completely lost it over this.
It's sort of like...
Goes boom.
It goes everywhere, and then it gets turned into all these other things.
As part of the reissue of her fifth album, 1989, which originally pushed her career to new heights in 2014, the singer, who is now 33 years old, has unveiled tracks from the record that had never been heard before. One of these new songs is named Is It Over Now? And in it, Taylor takes a jab at an ex-partner, calling them a lying traitor, and alleging that he was associated with multiple models after their separation. Now, during that same year that Taylor Swift was writing 1989, she was rumored to have dated Harry Styles and Connor Kennedy. For those of you who are unaware, Connor Kennedy is the son of Robert F. Kennedy, who is running for president of the United States. And yes, it is thought that both of these connections were the driving force behind the making of the songs. Meanwhile, Taylor has used her new album to address claims that she was sexually connected with any of her female acquaintances too. It gets even more juicy. These accusations have been especially common in the wake of speculation that she had a relationship with Diana Agron, who plays Anna in the television show Glee. While Taylor has not spoken up on the matter, fans are sure that our girl Taylor was never involved with a girl and has mostly dated guys so far. Anyway, Taylor sings in her song titled Steed about the abuse she received from the public for dating an anonymous heartthrob. Of course, many fans believe that the song is about Taylor's relationship with Harry Styles, and honestly, we do too.
That karma's real.
Here's what Taylor has to say. I will pay the price, you won't. And if they call me a steed, you know it might be worth it for once. And if I'm going to be drunk, I might as well be drunk in love. He's waiting there. The sticks and stones they throw froze midair. She continues, everyone wants him. That was my crime. The wrong place at the right time. I break down, and he's pulling me in. In a world of boys, he is a gentleman. Apart from Harry, Taylor has also dated DJ Calvin Harris, guitarist John Mayer, film star Jake Gyllenhaal, actor Joe Alwyn, and the 1975's Maddie Healy. Right now, she is in a relationship with American footballer Travis Kelce, which we will get to in just a bit. Now, in the prologue of 1989, Taylor's version, Taylor talks about how difficult it was for her to avoid being publicly identified with any guy in order to stop rumors about her personal life, including her romantic relationships. She says that it became clear that for me, there was no such thing as casual dating or even having a male friend. If I was seen with him, it was assumed I was sleeping with him. And so I swore off hanging out with guys, dating, flirting, or anything that could be used against me in a culture that claimed to support women's liberation, but consistently treated me with the strict moral standards of the Victorian era.
It just gets loud sometimes.
So, with all the speculation going on about the watermelon sugar artist, many of Taylor's loyal fans have gone to various forms of social media to express their thoughts and feelings over the newly released music. Here's what they have to say. One fan, in all their honesty, expressed, Taylor Swift dropped the line, "You dream of my mouth," before it called you a lying traitor, and I've never felt this alive. I love my queen. Whereas another one didn't hold back and added, "You dream of my mouth," before it called you a lying traitor. Is It Over Now by Taylor Swift OMFG? Did she read my notes app or what? And while all of that is only Styles-related hype, there's more. During the latter part of the 2010s, Taylor Swift also became a mainstay in the news due to her affiliations with a number of other famous women who were referred to collectively as her Girl Squad. A number of famous people were a part of this group, including Selena Gomez, Gigi Hadid, the Haim sisters, Blake Lively, Cara Delevingne, and Haley Steinfeld. But later on, Taylor discovered that despite her goal to prevent sensationalism and sexualization by spending time with her female friends, individuals could still find ways to do precisely that, despite her best efforts to avoid it by surrounding herself with other women. Taylor even conveyed her annoyance in her own words, saying, "If I only hung out with my female friends, people couldn't sensationalize or sexualize that, right? Later on, I would find out that people could and would eventually do such things. We know, Taylor." Sigh. For one, Diana Agron, a fellow celebrity, had spoken out in the past in response to rumors and conjecture regarding her connection with Taylor. During an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2012, Diana refuted rumors that she was involved in a love triangle with Tim Tebow, a former star of the National Football League. She gave a coy response when asked about the potential of having a romantic relationship with Taylor, saying, "Wouldn't that be juicy?" She then addressed Taylor by name while blowing a kiss at the camera and saying, "Hi, Taylor." Diana even stated the following in response to questions about the romance allegations during an interview with Rolling Stone in 2023. That is so interesting. I mean, there have been many stories about my dating life that are so wildly untrue. That's funny. And not just that. There were also speculations that suggested Taylor had a romantic involvement with her friend, Carly Kloss. These rumors were started by a grainy picture that claimed to show Taylor and Carly Kloss kissing while attending a concert by the 1975 and 2014. Of course, the idea was swiftly debunked by a representative for Taylor who called it hilarious. So there's that. Then, in 2019, Taylor made it clear in an interview with Vogue that although she was an outspoken advocate for the LGBTQ+ community, she did not identify as a member of that community. She stated, "I didn't realize until recently that I could advocate for a community that I'm not a part of," and it took her a while to come to that conclusion. As for the present, Taylor Swift's new relationship appears to be blossoming as it continues to develop in the context of her budding romance with Travis Kelce, the star NFL player. In a recently shared Instagram post by Chariah Gordon, the girlfriend of Kelce's teammate Mecole Hardman Jr., Taylor Swift can be seen planting kisses on Kelce's cheeks after his team's recent victory over the Los Angeles Chargers. According to a report that was released by US Weekly, Swift and Kelce, who are currently in a romantic relationship, speak every day and are spending precious time with both privately and at football games that Kelce plays, where Swift has become a prominent VIP spectator. Taylor's really loving getting to know Travis, a source told US Weekly. They are taking things one day at a time, but she is keeping her hopes up. She values the fact that he is a good, average guy. He is unmoved by his popularity and remains grounded in reality. Also, she thinks he's hot. Well, we sure do agree to the last part. So, bottom line being, is it then right for Taylor to defend herself and explain how she sees the events that transpired? Sure, it's easy to see why she would feel the need to clear the air after receiving unending criticism and being the subject of intense scrutiny in the news on her romantic partnerships. On the flip side, though, one might speculate whether it would have been safer for her to choose the moral high ground and refrain from commenting on the matter. After all, how many songs is she going to make about those exes? That's all for the video, guys. Make sure to drop by in the comments below and let us know who you think fits Taylor's description best. To catch us again, simply hit the bell icon.